This year's from Metro. It's called 70s Icon Set Sights on Working with Johnny Depp One Way or Another from June 17th, 2024. And I think that's a song that this person wrote, so kind of a joke in there. Haha. Also, I got a note. Metro wrote some really trashy article a week ago or so about how someone's tired of seeing Johnny's face around London. But I guess they're being positive now. Let's see what we got. The Blondie frontwoman, also known as Debbie Harry, first stepped into the spotlight in the 1970s and quickly became a punk icon after forming the group with Chris Stein. Since then, she has expertly straddled both music and movies, appearing in Six Ways to Sunday, Wise Guy, Absolutely Fabulous, and many more, while also dropping hits including Call Me and One Way or Another. Right, that was it. The 78-year-old is set to steal the screen again in director Brian Lagovinsky's short film Catharsis, also starring Harrison Ball and Jeremina Kirk, with the project premiering at Tribeca Film Festival in New York. Despite having commanded a career in the industry that most couldn't even dream of, she is showing no signs of slowing down and wants to take on a huge part in a mainstream movie next, setting her sights on some big A-listers. Who could that be? Speaking to Metro, she was questioned over whether there's anyone she would dream to work with or roles she wants to take on, and she didn't hold back. Gee, that's a big question. I must say it's probably a very long list. She told us, I was just talking with one of our crew about Johnny Depp, someone I've always admired. It's a very long list of directors and actors I'd love to work with. But so far, she's only mentioned one, so I'd assume that would be her top pick out of all the people she could pick to work with. I've not really thought of anything specific. I would certainly like to do a character in a major big picture, but I'm sure everyone else in the business would like the same thing. I think that I've worked with some wonderful directors, so that's been something I can really cherish. I'd like to look at it from that perspective of not necessarily choosing a character and then waiting for it to happen or pursuing it. For me, having a strength of understanding with the director is very important for me. Johnny is returning to Hollywood himself after a turbulent few years, including two highly publicized court cases with you-know-who following the end of their marriage. And of course, they mentioned some things about Aquaman 2002. We know the deal. Kind of funny, an article about Blondie includes these details about Johnny. And then they say in the wake of the trial, he released a comeback movie, Gene DeBari, and now be cast as Satan in Carnival at the End of Days. And let's not forget, Jason Momoa and Adam Driver and Jeff Bridges will also be in that movie. They say, meanwhile, Blondie is very busy with what she's doing. And they go on about her and her projects and things like that, but I'm not going into detail about it. I will say at the end, they mention what I was talking about, the opinion piece. I'm sick of seeing Johnny Depp's face all over London. I'm kind of baffled why Metro just prints something positive and then negative. I mean, this was at least neutral. It didn't directly compliment Johnny, but it's pointing out that someone who's well known and famous is saying he's their pick out of these dozens of people they could work with, or even hypothetically. So anyway, that's it. Johnny's pretty booked these days, so I'm not sure he'd even have time to work with Blondie, but if he had an opening, it was quick, it was easy, yeah, why not? Add one more thing to the resume. Anyway, done here for now. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.